You already know your boy be back on his bullshit. We're gonna be dunking on Leon yet again. This has taken me a few attempts, but at least compared to Bellossom strategy, it's very consistent. I just don't have a lot of good chances to film it. We'll be using a Butterfree. EVs are max HP and special defense. Special defense up, physical attack down nature. That's for EVs went in defense, but they would have been better placed in special attack. Bug Buzz, Sleep Powder, Protect, Quiver Dance, Hold Leftovers. And you may be wondering, alright, what's the plan here? Oh, ability is Tinted Lens. I don't know if I said that. I think I did. Oh, shit, I gotta reply to that text after I film this video. I just got a text about a shift at job, and hell yeah, I want another shift at my job. I don't... Yeah, anywho. I want your money. I actually like my job. Most people I work with are delightful. So I'm gonna reply to that text after I film this video. Here's the thing about Leon's other teams. This is the team where we have Cinderace on it. And we have Tinted Lens for that reason, because otherwise you run out of Bug Buzzes. The thing is that Butterfree quad resists Sacred Sword, so we don't need to worry about physical defense all that much. It has Quiver Dance and Sleep Powder, giving it the tools to set up, and it has Tinted Lens, meaning it won't run out of Bug Buzzes. I've considered going for a strategy based around Rimbombee, who would also quad resist Sacred Sword. But the problem with that is Rimbombee doesn't have Tinted Lens. I don't actually know if it gets Sleep Powder or not. I haven't checked. And most importantly, it's weak to Flash Cannon, so it's pretty likely that in the long term, its Ageislash will simply commit die. So, in conclusion, there might be some merit in a Rimbombee space strat. You may be wondering, but if there is, I could not crack it. So, consider that a potential alternative that could use further exploration. The reason that Butterfree is such a high level for this strategy is because Butterfree cannot get moves passed down via breeding. Caterpie can't learn any moves that attack on a string shot. So if I were to breed two Butterfree that both know Quiver Dance, the hatching Caterpie wouldn't know Quiver Dance. Which means I have to get Quiver Dance from level up. There's no other way. Because of this, yeah, see, this would probably just ice Rimbombee on the spot. But because of this, we have to, get Butterfree to the level it gets Quiver Dance at. That's the lowest level we can even try, because without Quiver Dance, we are so beyond fucked. So that means the lowest level that Butterfree can even attempt is up 44. None of the other Quiver Dance users I could find really had any what we would need here, unfortunately. But that's fine. The biggest risks here are Cinderace and Charizard, obviously. Cinderace because it takes 2 hits, so we have to sleep it. If Sleep Powder misses on Cinderace, it will kill us with Pyro Ball or Acrobatics, and we will be sent directly to hell. Where I belong, obviously. I'm scum of the fucking earth, but that, my self-hatred aside. Yeah, you know what? No, I wouldn't tell you to be nice to myself. I'm backpedaling on what I just fucking said. I'm not the scum of the earth. I'm mid. That's at least an improvement. Me calling myself mid is the nicest thing you're gonna get out of me. But I'm sorry. This was intended to be a joke, and I'm actually making myself sad. So we're gonna move on. But yeah, so and then Charizard. The main thing that seems about Charizard is G-max Wildfire, but we can do a couple things that make Charizard a lot less dangerous. First of all, we go to the Dynamax on the second last Pokemon, Haxarous, in order to secure the kill, and set up for when Charizard comes out, because when Charizard comes out, we're going to max guard on the first turn, and then on the second turn we're going to max Flutterby to decrease its special attack. This will significantly which is another reason Butterfree is good. You actually use, we actually don't use that Gigantamax for, because decreasing enemy special attack is simply more reliable. Let me guess, you're gonna shield again? Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate. See, the thing about that makes Ageislash so fucking annoying to set up against is that we're usually on a very limited amount of power points on our moves. So what this creates is a situation where we have to attack it in sword form. It has to be in sword form when we hit it. Oh, I wasn't even at +6 yet. Whoops daisy. And I can never really tell when it's gonna attack twice in a row. It's not even remotely fucking consistent. There's no identifiable pattern to why the AI will sometimes attack twice in a row and sometimes go King Shield. If there is, I do not know it. Which essentially means that we're just kind of stuck dealing with this shit and waiting for us to sleep it whilst it's in sword form. Even then, if it wakes up turn 1, King Shield has priority and we can eat ass. Yeah, another reason we need leftovers and why we can't just go pop, 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 is that, the sad fact of the matter is that 1, we're probably gonna have to take 1 or 2 hits from Charizard. That's just a fact of life. And if we don't have enough health there, we die. 2, if our health is low enough, Cinderace knows Quick Attack and will simply kill us. The fact that Cinderace exists is also why Bellossom does not work for this variant of Leon. At least on as low of level. I don't know if it could work out. No. There's no universe where level 30-something Bellossom kills with Moonblast against a nearly level 70 Cinderace. Call it a hunch. I'm going to protect here. I do think it's funny that he's gonna get clocked by a level 44 fucking Route 1 bug. Pinnacle of comedy. Pinnacle of comedy. I promised to write a dear friend of mine some fanfic today. Because they're a little bit sick. So I wanna, write for them to make them feel a little bit better, and I'm bored as fuck anywho. I'm gonna be honest, it has not been going great for me. I'm very emotionally tired. I guess if I'm just going to talk about how I feel during this video, I just pray this attempt isn't the one. Yes. Yes. I honestly have grown to feel increasingly attached for my so-called accomplishments. Like, people will tell me shit like, oh, you've helped stop 4 abuse cases, that makes you a hero. All I did was convince some people to go to the police or provide legal advice that I frankly was not qualified to give to one person in a case. Like, bruh, do I look like I have any fucking clue what I'm doing? And even if I did do all these, allegedly great things, I don't particularly care. Let's review. Convince 1 abuse victim to go to the authorities. She might have been gaslighting me, so we're gonna only count 3. Second one. Wait, what the fuck was the second one? Oh yeah. Over the course of a single conversation, convinced a friend of a friend to leave her abusing mother. She was an adult at the time, so that's just stopping an abuse case, not technically stopping a child abuse case, but whatever. Third one. Convinced someone with divorced parents to stop living with their physically abusive mother and move in full-time with their dad. And the fourth one was provide legal advice to get an abused child away from their blood family without breaking the law. When my girlfriend called me at 3 in the morning, waking me up and requiring my assistance with that matter. None of these are, if we're being perfectly honest, none of these are particularly oppressive. I did, the bare fucking minimum in all 4 of those cases. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I'll make it 5, 6, 7. Nothing's gonna change. It's not done out of any sense of pride. It's not done out of any sense of, genuine accomplishment. It's done because it needs to be done. I don't need any more reason than that. But it doesn't mean it's gonna bring me a sense of pride or satisfaction. It's the same feeling as when you clean dog shit off your shoes. It's the same feeling when your cat shits in the floor and you have to clean it up. You're not proud you did a good job. You're annoyed you had to do it in the fucking first place. This is a Pokemon video. This is a Pokemon video, dude. But, that's how I feel about it. And I've said this for years. And I keep trying to value my so-called accomplishment. No, I need to stop the negative self-talk. I keep trying to value my impressive accomplishments more, and I just feel nothing. Like, why would I feel anything? Give me, like... What does a man say at this point? Well, aside from that woman, because I'm trans, or the fuck ever. I don't know, I just don't see any real value in it. Well, not in the sense of, like, what I did was worthless, but in the sense of, like, what is, like, in terms of, like, self-image, it doesn't change how I particularly see myself, because, like, there was a job to do, and I did it. Well, what do you expect me to do? Like, what kind of reaction do you want out of that? I go to work, I'm disabled, but my disability lawyer lead fell through, so, you know, I gotta make the money, gotta survive. But at the end of the day, it's not gonna make me happy. And, like, honestly, stopping abusers doesn't make me happy either. Those 3 or 4 stories, however many actually turn out to be true, I told you, I don't particularly care. Like, it's like, okay, I did it. Cool. Next. Again, I'm just gonna move on to the 5th when the opportunity arises. Like, who... It's just that I've become so damn desensitized to it, and maybe that kind of proves my friend's point that I need to value it more, because, like, I'm so damn used to this shit happening that I've just accepted it as normal. If anything, the lack of evil makes me anxious, because I'm expecting it to blindside me. I had a friend of mine for 2 years know I really was passionate about something, and, like, she ditched me after 2 years, and, like, I'm hoping to reconcile with her, but I don't actually expect it to go very well. Like, I don't see a happy ending to that situation, fact of the matter. What am I doing? We're kind of nearing a point where the Sleep Powder PP is becoming more valuable than the Bug Buzz PP, so I might have to resort to just attacking it in shield form. It looks like we got a damage high roll in the first attack, so that should be fine. But it's like, I don't know, I hope this attempt doesn't win, because otherwise I'm going to have to post all this shit. But I guess I just feel so numb to, like, just, like, I've developed this, like, coping mechanism where, like, I emotionally detach myself from, like, whenever the problem arises, where it's like, I just imagine myself as a lawyer, walking into a courtroom, suit and tie, open my briefcase, handle the case, and move the fuck on with my life. Like, it's just become routine. I know what to do when I do it. At least that's how it feels. I don't even know if that's accurate to reality, or if I'm just becoming some form of delusional. Regardless, it all kind of sucks. I sure feel the dead air with something else. I've made a lot of new great friends, you know, over the past month. Shout out to, well, I don't actually know if they want to be named. Shout out to the girl with the Sunset Shimmer profile pic. Shout out to the person writing the really cool fic about King Sombra. Shout out to the girl in New York. Shout out to the girl in Europe, who I can't remember what country she's in right now. All wonderful people, and I'm genuinely glad to have met them. You know what? That doesn't even need a caveat. That's just an outright positive statement. Leon, I want to finish filming this goddamn video before sundown, you bastard. And that's fine. I need at least 2 Sleep Powders. I need 1 for Charizard, and I need 1 for Cinderace. Dragapult, I'm pretty sure, is a safe one tap. We don't need to be at full health. We just need enough so that we can't get killed by quick attack. So having to tank an attack or 2 isn't the end of the world. Maybe I just stall until he runs. I think he's used like 5 or 6 King Shields now. I don't think he's used most of his King Shields. I'm going to wait. Actually, I'm not going to sleep him this turn, because I should have PP'd up Sleep Powder. That was my mistake. So he's definitely going to attack this turn. Is he out? Wait, is he already out? If he's not out, he's going to King Shield this turn, right? Yeah, I never attacked more than twice in a row. Oh, I think he's out. He's already out. We're good. Also, please don't talk about what I said in the comments. I do not want to talk about it. I just... Be kind to each other, man. If you want to help me out, be kind to each other. That's what I fucking ask of you. I remember at my job, there was this guy. I'm going to keep him anonymous out of respect for his privacy, but he was having a tough time, let's call it. And his shoes were held together by fucking tape, so I just got him a new pair. You know, just... He was in more need than I, so I handled it. He got fired after for being rude to customers, but... You know, I mean, that sucks. He made a mistake, but I hope he's alright. He had a kind heart, I think. I just think maybe that store wasn't the best environment for him. I hope he's doing okay. If you're watching this, I hope you're doing okay. I got faith in you. He could try to contact me. He does have my number. It's just like, people will act like you doing something small for them. Like getting that guy a new pair of shoes is some big grand gesture. Dude. Your pair of shoes is $20. I did what was right because you deserve kindness. I don't see what the... Like, I don't understand what all the fuss is about, my mans. Okay, we're safe on Cinderace now. It's just, like, the little things like that. I remember one time I was at when I was, like, traveling down to Florida. Long story. I was down at the bus stop. And there was this guy who offered me half a joint. I don't smoke. I was a little bit pissed that he did that, admittedly. For, like, $10 for food. I'm just like, I'll just buy you the food, my dude. Because, first of all, I don't smoke. Second of all, if you're that desperate enough to offer me weed for food, you gotta be pretty fucking desperate. And I remember the cashier at the store told me I might be getting scammed, and I was like, maybe I am. First of all, he actually did offer something in return. Second of all, I'd rather risk being scammed and help someone in need than not. You know? Granted, there are people, if a scam is obvious enough, I'm not stupid. Like, there was this lady when I was in the mall food court who was, like, asking to buy food for her kids. And it's just, like, in the mall food court, where it's, like, $10 a meal, like, miss, you would have a lot better luck begging outside, like, a store where food is significantly, you know, fucking cheaper. Like, what are you doing? Like, that would scream scam to me. And there was one of the lady who didn't even speak English, like, came up and asked me to, like, buy a bracelet so she could make rent. Oh. Dragapult's safe. I don't need to sleep it. I forgot about that. Yeah. Sure thing, Leon. Whatever you say, pal. And, like, that one screams scam to me. That one just screams scam to me. So I didn't, like, take the bait on that. You know, I think a lot of the more scammy things I've seen have been in that exact mall food court. And, like, maybe they weren't scams. But it's like, my gut told me that those were probably scams. And it's not that I'm unwilling to help. It's just that, like... But that, like, you know, if I am a little bit sus that I won't help out someone for, like, $20 or so, it's just, like... You know, it's just, like, I do trust my instincts on this shit. It's, like, I'll help someone in need. I just, like, didn't trust that those people were in need. And it's, like, you know, if it's a little sketchy, I'll help. But it's, like, those two incidents just scream scam to me. Maybe I'm just paranoid. I'm sorry to those people that were genuinely in need. And I misread the situation, though I genuinely am, but you know, it's not like my position's great. I'm technically fucking homeless right now. Sleeping on a couch. You know how it be. Actually, no. You don't know how it be, and I hope you never do, because I never want anyone else to experience what I'm experiencing. I pray that, like, you have seen the world be kinder to you than it has in my current position. Not that there has been no kindness given to me in my current position. There has been a great deal of kindness. It's just a lot right now. Wait. No. I've miscalculated so fucking severely. Shit. Bro, it is so fucking Jova right now. I didn't know that him sending out Haxarous or Sizatoad next was random. I'm pretty sure he safely one-tap Sizatoad. I've never... Shit. I misplayed. Let's just call it what it is. Total misplay. Unironically. Now, luckily, the most dangerous thing he can do to us is Max Rockfall, which takes out about half of our health. And if we can sleep him before he gets off his max move, if we can sleep him before he gets off his G-max move, or just sleep him in general, we are going to win. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. Look at, like, our power points are going to be very tight on this, but we have to get the special attack drop off, or Ancient Power is going to ruin our day. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know if, like, my plight has given anything in your heart. Be nice to people. Not even me. I'll be fine, man. I'll be fine. There are people out there in a lot more need than I. But, also, don't be a hedonist. Or a nihilist. I hate those people. I fucking... Like, this isn't a ha-ha, you know, I kind of dislike these two ideologies. It's a I genuinely fucking hate them. If I hear the point of I know better, I just don't care one more fucking time, I'm going to pop a blood vessel. It is that very sentence that ruined my life. Okay, now we are getting a little bit too personal, even by my standards. That's like the root cause of my trauma we're getting into there. Let's not go there. Are we gonna see the second greatest choking gallop? No! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's the sweep of the century! We are so in! I'm gonna save my last few bug buzzes for after Dynamax M, because otherwise we are going to die. I guess there's no harm in using the Protect PP here. We can also stall out so he takes more damage from Sandstorm before we attack, which would be good. And then we can sleep him when he wakes up. Just don't wake up yet. Don't wake up. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you, Leon. Sparked by Butterfree. I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, man. I'm gonna be real. Recently, I've been felt crushed by the weight of everything. Not even by my situation, just by the fact I have failed to protect so many people. And I don't feel better about it. It's been 10 years since the first incident. Do you think I feel better about that? Not in the least. Nice meme. Okay. I think we got him. I think we got him. It's over. Yeah, this took like 5 or 6 tries. I'm sorry the commentary for this video turned out so grim. I was really hoping this attempt would lose, but I wanted victory in the finger curls on the monkey's paw. Never lose. I guess I'm just gonna end on a couple messages. In spite of every negative thing I've said here, I'm gonna stand by 2 things. Humans are beautiful, never lose hope. Again, if anything I've said here that I probably shouldn't have said here, but we're committed to the bit now. Appeals to you, be kind to each other. I believe every good thing we do makes the world a little bit better in some permanent way, and this perpetually accelerates at an ever-increasing rate. The closest philosophical idea to this is humanism. I guess that... I'm just going to point at humanism and say that. I like to call this concept natural progression. And I believe everyone who doesn't suck at least has a small but permanent amount of acceleration to this natural progression that cannot be removed. It's not a straight line. It waves and dips up and down, but it on the whole goes up. Does that make sense? The point is that I genuinely believe this. I want you to know you've added a little bit of acceleration to natural progression. I don't know, I don't know why I'm talking about philosophy and my depression in a Pokemon video, but here we fucking are. So yeah, just be kind to each other. Have a great day.